For decades, the silver screen has painted a terrifying portrait of the shark, a cold-blooded predator lurking in the depths, waiting for its next victim. We've been taught to fear the fins and the teeth, to see them as nothing more than mindless killing machines. But beneath the waves, far from the Hollywood scripts, lies a truth that few ever witness. This is the story of the day. Look past the monster and saw the soul. A moment that would forever change my understanding of the ocean's most misunderstood inhabitant. We've all seen Hollywood's depiction of sharks, the media's over-dramatization of shark attacks, and felt that pit in our stomach at the sight of a shark. Movies like Jaws, Day of the Shark, Shark Night, Deep Blue Sea, etc. give us the impression of a mindless killing machine out to kill all human beings. Well, I've seen another side of the shark can. I've seen it up close and personal. It all started on December 16, 2011, my birthday. My family took me to Venice Beach, which is also known as Shark Tooth Beach. This was the trip I had been waiting for. I had seen this location on the Discovery Channel over a year ago and had wanted to go ever since. Having the opportunity to find fossilized shark teeth that have been in the waters for over millions of years was something I was ecstatic about. When we arrived at our destination, I was amazed at all the sights, sounds and smells. The water was crystal clear and blue, and the sand was so warm between my toes. The occasional breeze twisted my mind away to a beautiful tropical paradise. It was a perfect day to go sifting for shark teeth. I walked into the water up to my knees, sifter in hand, and began sifting. I dug my scooper into the sand, beneath the water, and pulled up many small teeth. I found great white teeth, bull shark teeth, tiger shark teeth, and a few I was unsure about. It was amazing. Then it happened. I hit the jackpot. I discovered in my scoop the largest tooth I had ever seen. It was 4 inches long and black in color. Its edges were serrated, and you could still see the gum line. The great white teeth I found paled in comparison to this massive tooth. It was a megalodon tooth. My dream had come true. I had found one. This was the best birthday present I could have ever gotten, or so I thought. As we were leaving the beach, a friendly local told us about a pier close by that was a perfect place to watch the sunset. I was determined to see the green flash that everyone talks about when the sun sets. We headed back to our hotel to change and then went straight to the pier. The view from the pier was miraculous. The skies were clear and the weather was perfect for being outside. Not too hot, and there was a cool breeze coming off the water. As we watched the sunset, the sky turned orange and pink as the sun went down. It was absolutely breathtaking. In the water we saw dolphins swimming and a man painting sea turtles at the edge of the pier. It was a night right out of a novel. As we were leaving the pier, I saw a fisherman pull a baby bonnethead shark up on his line. He pulled him onto the pier, hooting and hollering about his catch and how he was going to eat tonight. The fisherman then started sharpening his very large knife, readying himself to gut the shark right then and there. The shark flapped and shook, grasping to hold on to life. It was horrible to see. I knew I had to do something. So I approached the fisherman and asked him to set the shark free. I explained how it was a living creature, a baby with a family, and that it deserved to live. I explained to him the important role sharks play in our ecosystem. I pleaded with him to free him and not eat him. I even offered to buy him dinner. I told him how sharks are keystone species and how they keep the ocean ecosystem in balance. I explained about their slow reproductive rate and how we needed every shark in the ocean to keep it healthy. I explained how the effects of removing sharks would be felt throughout the ecosystem like a domino effect. I was not letting up. I knew I had to keep fighting for that shark. After what seemed like an eternity, the fisherman finally conceded and told me that I could set him free. I couldn't believe it. I did it. I immediately walked over, picked up the shark and placed him back into the water and told him to live free. I swear the shark looked at me with gratitude. He was alive because I spoke up for him, and he knew it. I saw the understanding in his eyes and knew there was much more to sharks than what I had been led to believe. That day changed me forever, and now I fight for sharks' rights. December 16, 2011, the ocean gave me two gifts: a megalodon tooth and an appreciation and love of sharks. In return, I gave it back, one of its own and a voice that could be heard and would never be silenced. That day, the fear that had been built up by a lifetime of movies and headlines vanished in an instant. In saving a life that many would have let slip away, I found a connection to the natural world that I never thought possible. It was a profound reminder that the world is rarely as simple as the stories we are told. Sometimes, the most dangerous creatures are the ones that need us the most, and in the quiet depths of the sea, I learned that compassion is far more powerful than fear.